What's up, YouTube? It's Young Men's Daily Red Pill back with another video. Thank you guys for clicking on today's video, liking the content, sharing the content, helping me spread this Red Pill message. Guys, we have the world age-old question. Is big beautiful? Hell no. Hell no, bruh. Hell no. Unless you want that one night stand, because big girls are good at putting things in their mouth. Let's roll the intro and let's dive into this topic and let's talk about it. On this channel, we talk about serious issues, and I truly believe that, shout out to you, Mom, for sending me this article. My mom actually sent me this article, I guess, according to Cosmopolitan magazine, they are promoting this big is beautiful thing where obese women are being promoted, all right? And it's supposedly, you're supposed to accept this as a man, you're supposed to accept this in society, and you're not supposed to shame bigger women because we love our big women, even though we know of the health risks that are out there. And just the fact that, men are visual creatures maybe. And, this video is definitely going to get demonetized. But let's just dive into this article. I wanted to read. It comes from dailycaller.com. We're going to talk about it. Let's dive into it. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you've seen this magazine article. And let's talk about if big is beautiful and why they're promoting this agenda. Why do they continue to push out this narrative that, guys don't like this stuff and it's not even healthy for women. So those of you that think like, oh, I hate women out there, you have to realize also, I'm making this video to defend you women from yourselves, okay? From what the social media, what the news, what all these outlets are promoting and pushing and telling you is okay and acceptable, but it will in the end, in fact, harm you as a woman, okay? So I'm actually on your side. Whether you like it or not, the truth does hurt. It's not comfortable, but that's what I'm here to deliver. So with no further ado, let's dive into this article. Let's get it. All right, so we're in the article. The title of this article is Cosmo Magazine runs series of obese women on February's This Is Healthy cover. They titled it, This Is Healthy cover. Guys, this is unbelievable. We're kicking off 2021 to an excellent start, guys. Can't you just tell? Cosmopolitan is featuring multiple plus-size, quote-unquote, fat women in a magazine issue that commends every body size as healthy. Because we can't shame anyone. We can't hurt your feelings. The February 2021 edition of Cosmopolitan features women of various body sizes with superimposed text reading, This is Healthy. 11 women on why wellness doesn't have to be one size fits all, even though they are dying inside and their arteries and major organs are shutting down slowly. Liz Wheeler tweets out, 655,000 people die of heart disease every year in the United States. That's nearly 1,800 people every single day, 75 people every hour, more than one person every minute. One of the leading causes? Obesity. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed it? Who would have guessed that? This is not healthy. It's a lie that hurts women. That's what I told you guys. Those of you that think, oh, you're always after women. You're too hard on women. No, I'm trying to help you guys. I'm trying to help you, sweetheart. Those of you bigger women watching this. It's not healthy. Are you tired of being pumped and dumped? Are you tired of being a one-night fling? Are you tired of being treated differently because you're bigger? Lose weight. Callie Thorpe, a plus-size blogger and model, is among the featured women and described to Cosmopolitan her involvement with the body neutrality movement, which focuses on what your body can do rather than how it looks. Yeah, but doing this right here would be a whole hell of a lot easier if she was 100 pounds lighter. All right? I'm just going to be honest. And I'm sure any of the other yoga poses that they do, any of the other stretches they do, it would be 10 times, 100 times easier if these women just lost a tiny bit of weight, just a little bit of weight. Plus size people often feel like they can't be a part of the wellness space. Thorpe told Cosmopolitan, no, there's Planet Fitness now. We are trolled for being fat, then can feel excluded from exercises because our body don't fit the narrative. Thorpe has previously described doctors' recommendations for her to lose weight and remarks made by strangers about developing diabetes. And those strangers, even though it may sound harsh, they're looking out for your best interest, sweetheart. And you women that are watching that might be on the bigger side, they're looking out for your best interest. People tell me that my husband is going to be a widower because I'll die of diabetes before him, she told the Not Plant-Based in 2018. And they said they'd rather have cancer than be fat. And I can guarantee you, when she says, people tell me that my husband is going to be a widower because I will die of diabetes before him, she is specifically talking about her parents, all right? There is no way that random people on the street are telling her these things. This is coming from a source close to home, i.e. her mother, her father, someone that actually cares. This is not, I don't see people being publicly shamed like this. And you hear all these stories about fat people being publicly shamed. And it's not. It's coming from their parents, people, their loved ones, their close relatives, their spouses, the ones that have balls. Jessamine Stanley, a yoga teacher who self-describes as a healthy fat person and fat femme, or femme, is also featured. Stanley has a significant following on Instagram, of course she does, and runs fitness classes. A healthy fat person is an oxymoron to most people. People don't realize that they can't tell anything about someone else's health by just looking at them. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. She told Runaway Riot in a previous interview. Yes, you can tell a lot about someone just by their outside shape. Okay, we always know what's going on inside is a reflection of what will be projected outside, all right? We already know these things. If I eat like trash, I'm going to be huge, all right? That's just, if I eat fried food, fatty foods, fast food all the time, I'm going to gain weight, excessive weight, and it's not healthy, and it will show in my appearance. I will break out, my skin won't be as healthy, I will begin to develop rolls. I will have a double chin. I will be tired. I've had to accept that's how the mainstream sees me and not try to change. Well, some people are just going to go to the grave with it, Stanley said. For me, that's been very therapeutic. Yeah, because you don't want to put in the work. While the magazine's edition aims to celebrate every body size involved in the health and wellness industry, fitness experts who have spoken out against obesity have faced backlash for citing the risk it presents for developing various medical conditions. Former Biggest Loser star Jillian Michaels stopped short of calling singer Lizzo healthy during an interview with BuzzFeed, instead pointing to the possibility that Lizzo has of developing diabetes, which she does have. There's nothing beautiful about clogged arteries, Michael said to People's Magazine soon after the interview. I'm not saying you are not a beautiful person, which is what I've been saying for a long time. I'm not saying you're not physically beautiful, but I'm saying being obese is not a beautiful thing. It's actually sad. She is 100% right, all right? And there's a reason why she came out of Biggest Losers and she changed her life. Because she wanted a change. And this is from a former fat woman. A woman that has been dealing with weight issues. And she's telling these women that you will feel better if you lose weight. Who would have thought? Who would have thought you would have felt better after you lose 100 pounds? Oh my, who would have thought? I mean, God, strike me right now. I just can't believe it. That you would feel better after you lose weight and exercise. Oh, my mind just... Obesity is associated with an increased risk of some of the leading causes of death, including heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and cancer, and we can go on and on and on. According to the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, the obesity rate in the U.S. is roughly 38%, a number that makes Americans the heaviest in the world. Yes, you will have culture shock if you go to a different country and you come back to the United States. It's happened to me. According to the CDC, people of any age that are obese are at increased risk of severe illness from the bug. More than 40% of adults in the U.S. are obese, and obesity is one of the top underlying health conditions associated with the bug. All right. The bug net reported published by the CDC in April also found that of the patients who contracted the bug, 9 out of 10 of them had an underlying health conditions. Of those patients, 48.3 were obese. We see the real truth behind Cosmo and the media pushing and promoting that big is beautiful. We see it now. We see it's what it was there for in the first place. It's there to harm society. It's there to destroy women's lives. It's there to make you feel complacent and comfortable with who you are so you don't change, you don't feel uncomfortable, so you can remain the same and be average just like every other obese person and fat person around you in this country. When you need to be concerned about your health. You need to be concerned about the long-term lasting effects of this, especially with all the stuff going on. And I can go on the conspiracy route about Depop, all right? I could really go down that route, but we won't go down that route, all right? And it's incredible to me that Cosmo is still promoting this stuff and this garbage in 2021, all right? These big women, the women that they showed in this magazine, because I did look through some of what they were talking about and promoting in their exercises. These are the same type of women that don't care about their weight, but they care about the planet. These plus size women are the same women that care about the planet, that care about global warming, that wear their masks around. They're the mask police. And it's like at the end of the day, you're going to die from just eating too much. Okay? So for you to come at other people all crazy and judgmental, look at yourself. It's incredible to me the utter delusion of the modern woman in the West that cares more about wildlife and critters and the world, climate change, all these things, but does not give two about her health or the health of other women for that matter, or the health of the American population. Well, this has been a interesting topic, an interesting video. I would love to hear from your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, if you can like this video, because the YouTube algorithm is not going to promote this video. I already know it. And they're going to shadow ban me again for another month probably, because I always talk about controversial topics on this channel and they hate that. They absolutely hate it. So by you liking this content, by you subscribing, by you watching more of my content, by you sharing this video, hopefully we can beat that, and hopefully we can prevent this BS from spreading and infecting and destroying more young women's lives in the future that think that this is acceptable. All right? Love you all. Stay blessed. Continue to go your own way. Peace and blessings. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.